1 squared equals 1. 2 squared equals 4. 3 squared equals 9. 4 squared equals 16. 5 squared is 25. 6 squared equals 36. 7 squared equals 49. 8 squared equals 64. 9 squared equals 81. 10 squared equals 100. 11 squared equals 121. 12 squared equals 144. 13 squared is 169. 14 squared, 196. What button am I supposed to press?
Chris, you did that.
No. I'm not done. 15 squared is 225. 16 squared, 256.
Chris, I don't know if I would.
That looks fun.
But
though.
just because I wouldn't doesn't mean you wouldn't. So go ahead, take
Chris,
a splash.
Yes.
A fun day at the waterfall for Chris.
Yes.
Maybe that's where you were supposed to go after all.
Yeah.
Now you can freely explore the jungle, find Bowser's castle, and save
Princess Zelda.
Yeah. Now you can save.
Oh, do you remember that episode of Sailor Moon where Goku found his first Beyblade?
I remember the episode of
I'm sorry.
Transformers where Jack Sparrow found the emerald green, the chaos emerald,
The Chaos Emerald.
and it killed the Nazis.
And then the Chaos Emerald killed the Nazis. That's what actually caused World War II to happen, was the Chaos Emerald from Sonic.
And World War II was pretty chaotic. So you think about it, our grandparents got to watch outstanding classics like Frankenstein, Dracula,
I mean, we get to watch them
and we got
too.
to watch Twilight.
Just because they weren't made in this time doesn't mean we can't watch them.
Yeah,
No, but they came
know
out
what
at
I
their
mean.
they came out at their time.
They
It was
got
like
to-
the new movies.
They got to
at the
watch
time.
them originally on the big screen, Chris. Now, if you watch those movies on the big screen, it's just to relive the glory days of cinema, rather than actually being in the glory days of cinema.
I don't know. I like cinema. I see some of it today.
I don't know.
We look fondly back on the good old days because there's a few good ones, but I'm sure there was a lot of dumb ones then too. We just forget about them.
There would have been, but most movies today is just between the MCU and other movies that nobody's going to go watch because they came out the same weekend of a Marvel movie. I feel like sometimes today.
Nowadays, it just feels like there's so many movies that no single one feels that special anymore.
Yeah.
Back then, you had like, when a new movie came out, I feel like it was a lot more impactful, I guess.
Yeah. Plus, I mean, audiences are a lot less tame now than they used to be. Like back then, the hot movie to watch would have been something like 12 Angry Men or The Empire Strikes Back. Movies that aren't really action movies, but a lot more story-driven and plot-centered. But now it's like, Avengers Endgame, and it's a great movie, but it's also considered one of the modern greats because of that big epic fight scene at the end where everybody's fighting everybody and stuff like that. It is worth asking, what would I have thought about a movie like Avengers Endgame if I watched it without the 20 plus movies leading up to it, you know what I mean?
Oh, the square thing. Yeah, right.
Well,
Especially with its main character having been established an entire decade prior to this movie.
why would you want to watch Endgame without having seen the others?
That's what I'm kind of going toward.
Why would you want to watch 12 Angry Men at all? Like what if I told you had to watch back in the day? You have to watch the first 11 Angry Men to understand the 12th Angry Man.
You're comparing apples and oranges.
Not really. I think it's just a different time.
Avengers and 12 Angry Men are very different movies. I'm just saying that
There's a shiny up there. Oh well.
I'm just saying that 12 Angry Men, it's not an action film, it's a drama, but it's just as intriguing as a movie like Avengers Endgame without all of the baggage that Endgame needs to be as intriguing as it is. That's
Okay.
my opinion, though.
Well, I enjoy the baggage.
Well,
I'll agree with you. They're both very good, but why is it bad? Like, it's not bad baggage that you have to watch other movies.
Movies are just different now.
Yeah, and
Whether that's good or bad, I guess it's just the eye of the beholder kind of thing.
beauty is in the eye of the movies. At the end of the day, are very just subjective things. It's not necessarily one is better than the other. Although we can all agree that some movies are low-key trash. Like, some people think Aquaman was terrible. I think it was pretty great.
Yeah, it was pretty great.
But the one part with Pitbull in Africa, that was
Terrible.
I have to say, I think I vomited
Yeah.
in my mouth when I heard that song. What do you think Sam is doing right now?
He's probably thinking, what other lie can I tell my brother to make him think I'm a good person?
Oh,
Sam, it's okay. Rafe is gay.
What?
What?
Or Nathan, I'm sorry. Rafe is gay. Sam tells Nathan something that it doesn't even have anything to do with the story. Like, Rafe is gay.
He just starts lying about like really
For Nathan.
he starts lying about really inconsequential stuff that doesn't even matter. He's like, Nate, I'm sorry, I didn't want to tell you this, but I'm actually a Scorpio, not a Capricorn.
Nathan, I didn't want to tell you this because my zodiac sign told me that I'm a natural born liar. Dude, look at Elena. No, she just hid in the grass.
We were just
I don't
talking
care.
about modern movies.
I don't
Shut
care.
up, John. And you guys have heard John's review of the Uncharted movie. Would you like to hear mine?
Not really.
Okay, if we can make it like maximum 2 minutes, yes.
What?
Do it now. Here, go.
Really?
Now.
No, but I have
2
thoughts. I have thoughts,
minutes.
you guys.
Okay, well, say those thoughts in 2
Okay.
minutes.
Okay.
No.
Well, okay. So I've seen the movie a couple weeks ago, which maybe tells you how remarkable I found it that I haven't said anything until now. But I actually kind of liked it.
Okay.
Okay, I still don't like the casting decision, but whenever I was able to ignore that and just leave it at the front door, I kind of liked the story.
Fair. A lot of movies like that.
Okay, so Chris, what exactly did you like about the movie? I'm interested to know.
There were several scenes and moments that I saw that came directly from the games. From the trailer, you know, the plane scene that was directly lifted from the third game.
Chris, I love you, but I'm not listening to you right now. No, I'm just
shut
kidding.
up,
Oh,
John.
by the way, you have about 20 seconds.
There
30
was
seconds left.
shut up.
You
There
do?
was an auction scene that was mostly directly lifted from this fourth game.
Yes, I do think that the auction scene was ripped straight out of this game.
Exactly. Let's see. I noticed something that Tom Holland did quite a few times. He would like do something and then he'd turn to whoever was with him and he said, "Did you see that?" And I was like, what is he doing? This little weird tick. Did you see that? And then I realized, okay, Nathan from the games does that, doesn't he?
Did you see that?
All right, time's
Yeah.
up. Time's up.
But it
Time's up.
doesn't. It doesn't feel the same when Tom Holland does it, just because
this is the story.
he
of
does
Chris.
Nathan Drake. You
There
know?
is no time limit.
What are you talking about? I am the one speaking.
What, Chris? You passed your time limit.
Okay, so what?
I told you only had 2 minutes.
Okay, so go ahead. What are you gonna say, Johnny?
Nothing.
Why is it so important that I was done in 2 minutes?
Because last time we spent a whole episode talking about movies.
True. I'm sorry, guys.
No, I mean, it's
But-
fine.
but
It's
no-
fine. I just
but
want to, we got to talk about the game sometime.
Well, I'm talking about the Uncharted movie and how it compares to the game.
Okay, all right. I'll give you another 2 minutes. Go.
Okay. What else do you want to know about it? I
Nothing.
kind of liked it. Well, okay. I thought that it's basically about what I was expecting. No more, no less. I can tell they didn't work very hard to come up with an original story. And I understand why, because their source material is so excellent and it perfectly translates to a movie. So they didn't have to work hard, and they didn't. So I'm not even mad that they didn't work that hard, because it wasn't that original compared to the games. But, like, that's all that I wanted from it. It was all that I wanted from it.
How can Nathan and Elena see out the windshield right now? 5 bullet holes.
5 bullet holes of visibility. They don't disclose this information, and us, the player, we have to find it out ourselves. But those bullet holes are actually helping them see better.
Oh, I never thought of it like that.
John, how much do you disagree with me?
John, just say none. I agree with everything.
Chris, I don't know why that you asked me that. I've never disagreed with you on anything.
You guys are always on the same point with everything, so.
I mean, we're literally like brothers, Chris.
Only closer.
Okay, from what I can tell, I think we have a lot of the same critiques. It's just that overall, I enjoyed it more than you, which really doesn't mean anything. It just is a matter of
No. It means everything.
Okay.
And it means everything because...
What's that gonna do?
All right, let's see here. Wait, Chris, did you say something earlier?
Yeah, I was asking if you disagreed with my thoughts on the
And did
movie.
I give you a solid answer?
No.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, let's see here. I think
Like, all right, just making sure I didn't give you a solid answer, so I
Alright.
could be sure to not give you one.
it's okay. It's okay, Chris. We're still family.
Yeah.
It is.
Clear. I got it.
Oh,
Okay.
oh, she's-
All right.
Woman behind the wheel, everybody.
well-
I'm just kidding. The last words on the screen. Nathan, move up. Thanks, Elena. Just a tad
That's
too late.
funny.
Just a tad too late, Elena. Thank you for that.
I love how almost passive she was being to like, hey Nate, get out of the way.
This is her payback for not telling her about Malaysia.
Yeah.
Who do you think the best villain was
Gonna detach the
in all the
wings
games?
now.
Do you think it was Rafe? Or do you think there's a better villain than him?
Who was the villain from the first game?
The villain in the first.
I just remember
game-
they were zombies.
That's me too. Yeah. I know there was the guy that wanted the tree of life, and then he became like a.
He wanted the tree of life, so he became a fruit of death.
Oof, so deep.
I know. I'm a poet. Give me an award.
You're a poet, and you didn't even realize it.
The only villain.
First name Robert, last name Angelo. Give me a certificate.
Okay.
Oh, he is dead as a dead man.
Dead as a doorknob.
Dead as a door.
What?
Why do they say dead as a doornail?
I was about to ask that question.
I have no idea.
What is a doornail?
I thought it was doorknob.
I think
Well,
some people use it like that, but I've always heard doornail.
I just said doorknob, and that's what I thought it was, but now you're making me second guess it. It might be doornail.
Some people say doornail. I've heard people say doornail. But what is a doornail? And why is it dead? Why is a doorknob dead?
Well, they're not alive, so.
Yeah, but I could say dead as a rock. Or
Yeah.
dead as
It's
a
an awfully arbitrary choice.
sink. All right, John, I would take care of those people in a timely manner since a grenade is probably coming.
All right, there's a grenade right there.
Bro!
No, I did not mean for that to happen.
Okay.
Waterfall.
Perhaps,
You water fell.
may I suggest an alternative strategy? Perhaps punching them will be.
Chris. Okay.
I don't know
here-
what I expected your alternative strategy to be.
Here's what I'm here's what I'm gonna do.
Yes.
Since I am not the punch master, but you are, and I acknowledge it, I will attempt to do what you have already perfected. You know, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. But
That's how they say it.
That's not how they say
okay,
it.
okay. Well, no. Oh,
All right, John.
I must punch you. I have to punch you.
Yes.
There we go.
Okay.
Keep my wife's name out your mouth.
Oh.
Oh, that's great.
There's
Okay.
another guy around here that requires
Do-
my fist.
Do you guys have thoughts about Will Smith?
I think he's a good actor.
I think he is a good actor. At times, a little underrated. I dare even say.
Yeah, me too.
Someone is shooting at my wife. They require death.
But I'm assuming you were asking in the context of the situation and not as an actor in general.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've had many mixed opinions about the whole situation, if it was real or not. Now I'm leaning towards real.
I definitely think it's real.
I'm still trying to figure it out.
Did
Because-
you see
well-
he resigned from the academy?
I saw that.
Yeah.
And it does sound a little convincing that it would be real. The thing about it though is that it's the Academy Awards and people just don't watch the Oscars like they used to, you know, so they need the ratings and it would make sense between two giants like Will Smith and Chris Rock
Are you okay, Nate?
to do something like that.
Come on.
At the same
Well,
time, I mean, there's
we're
that
just-
celebrity
really quick,
ego.
I think we should just call this episode our outdated opinion about the Will Smith slap.
Yeah,
Oh,
because
yeah.
This is going to come
This-
out months
this-
after.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Everything, I think I said something about the Ukraine-Russia situation like weeks ago, and that episode still hasn't been uploaded by now.
Yeah.
So
So
I'm pretty sure by
all
now
of these
our-
episodes could age horribly for all we know.
yeah. So don't hate us if we're okay.
If we're wrong prematurely.
Okay, I just have to say I really don't like that whole ratings argument because Will Smith was set to maybe get Best Actor Oscar, which would have been his first Oscar.
But he
why
did
would
get
he
the Oscar,
risk?
wouldn't he?
Why
Or-
would he risk jeopardizing that moment for him
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
if it was planned and not just
My
fit of rage? You know.
I think the thing is,
The elevator.
if you've only seen the video itself, then you would feel more that it was staged. But the more you learn about just the whole context of the situation, the more you'll start to see why really it most likely wasn't staged. Stuff like this has happened, though. Stuff like just a
Yeah.
publicity stunt, that's happened. But I just don't think, just based upon the whole context, that this was fake. I don't think it was.
I got to get across this dead bridge somehow.
Well, how about we ask that statue? They probably know.
Excuse me,
Or
ma'am.
she, sorry.
Excuse
Don't
me,
want to
ma'am.
get her pronouns wrong.
Excuse me, ma'am. I must get
well,
across
you
this
don't
bridge.
even. You're just assuming
hey,
it's a
look.
she. You don't even know that, Johnny.
It's a road.
Well,
Did you ask this person?
I have to-
their
yeah.
pronouns.
that's true. Hey, statue. What do you go by, so I do not crack your eggshell image of yourself?
Statue, I've been wrong before.
Since my words have such impact on you.
Drive through the gate. Oh, okay.
I don't think they meant
Maybe,
like that,
maybe,
John.
Silly me.
Silly John, we're gonna have to slap your wrist.
Silly John, we're going to have to deduct your family income again. No.
I have a story I want to tell. So when I was in kindergarten.
Okay. 2 minutes, Johnny. You get 2 minutes.
No. This isn't a movie review. This is a story. But
Chris.
I can tell in the 2 minutes.
Okay,
of this.
Johnny,
This is
you've
real life.
you've
I
you've,
can
talked
tell
you've
it-
talked
Chris, this is
kind of a
real
lot
life
this
we're talking
episode.
about right
We
now.
want to limit this so that the,
Hey,
the amount of
Chris.
cringe is
Chris, it wasn't about you
reduced.
talking. It was about the
Chris.
topic of what we were talking
Chris. Chris.
Yes.
Okay, now go, Johnny, before he starts again.
about. Okay, 2 minutes. So when I was in kindergarten, they had this assignment that was like on the paper. It was a grid of bears, and it was like 10 by 10, a square of them. And the assignment was
Wait,
make a
what?
circle out of the bears.
What?
There was
Wait,
I'm
what?
not going to repeat myself. I only have a minute and 30
No,
seconds.
no,
Chris.
you're
Chris,
fine.
let the man
I'm
speak.
just a grid of bears.
It's like 10 by 10, just like little cartoon bears on the paper.
So 10 bears in a row and then 10 bears in a column.
Right,
and
yeah.
So 100 bears in total.
Yeah.
Wait a minute.
Okay.
Okay, yeah.
Well,
finish the
actually, no. It wasn't like 100, but I do remember it being like more than
Wireless.
like. I feel like it was like 7 by 7 or something like that. I don't know.
So like 49.
No, 7 by like 3. I don't think it was like.
It's
It
rectangular.
was just like a number of. It was like a rectangle. But anyway,
Cool.
the goal was to circle like I think like
Nate, look,
10
you
bears
rope up
in a
there.
circle
Nate,
out of the
look,
grid.
you can hook your rope up
Just
there.
to have like just to test the child's ability to make groups of things, or whatever the case. So
So were you picking up and dragging these bears into the shape of a circle?
no, they were on the paper. I just had to make a circle around 10 bears.
Oh.
Yeah.
So just your ability to group.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I had no idea
I
it
can
was
agree.
asking me to do that at the time.
Yeah, honestly, I'm confused about what it was asking, so I understand the confusion.
Yeah, but I was in kindergarten. I was like 5.
Yeah.
And I didn't understand it at all, clearly. And so everyone else got it 100%. And they just moved on with the assignments.
Oof.
But I was stuck on that first one. And I was like, I don't know what to do. And the teacher, because everyone else was getting it, she thought I was just being like problematic. She thought I was
Yeah.
being like a smart aleck.
And then you felt like you were stupid.
Well, and yeah, I did. But here's what made it worse. She put me in timeout
Oh my gosh.
because she was like, all right, you're not going to be able to be a class clown when you're in timeout. So now you're going to do this assignment in timeout. And I'm like, I don't get it. I'm not trying to be funny. I'm really not. I don't get how to do this. So I was sitting there in timeout, and she's standing over my shoulder like, do this problem. And I'm like, I don't know. She's
Oh
like,
my
yes, you do. And I'm like,
God.
no, I don't. And literally, that was like, that moment like shaped my entire life.
Oh
Wow,
my
that's a
gosh.
super villain origin story.
Yeah, and the thing is, I've had other teachers in elementary school that have passed on. And I do not think she has passed on yet. And she was older than all of them.
Oh, really?
So it kind of makes me think like, maybe I will have a chance at one day getting my comeuppance.
Oh my gosh.
Like I'll put something in front of her that she's not gonna get, and I'll be like, "Come on, Mrs. Norris, do it, Mrs. Norris." She's like, "I don't know," and I'm like, "Exactly, you don't know."
The very last person on her deathbed that visits her in the hospital is you,
Yeah.
and it's to pour out your verbal vengeance on her past
Yeah, she'll
scrutiny.
be laying in a hospital bed, and I'll just be like telling her to do this basic assignment, and she won't be able to do it because she's
It's
like
the
half.
same.
It's the same assignment.
Assignment.
But she'll be like in a hospital bed, like on like IV and stuff, and she won't have the
Oh my
energy to do it.
God.
So I'll just be like, "Come on, do it." I'll put the pen in her hand, and I'll be like, "Come on, why aren't you doing it, Miss Norris?" And yeah, sorry, I don't mean any of that, by the way.
Oh my gosh.
I wish that woman nothing but a happy life. What she
Is
has
this
left
a
of it.
letter? Wow, I've been looking at this paper for a week, and it looks exactly the same as it did.
John, your eyes don't look well.
No.
I don't personally like pimple popping, but I kind
Yeah.
of get the appeal because I do like to pop the air pockets on my pizza.
Oh, okay.
I mean,
okay, all right.
I like to pop the bubbles on the bubble wrap.
Exactly,
Okay,
yeah.
for some reason, I thought you were going to talk about popping the air pockets on your eyes, and I was like, wait a minute, Chris, wait a minute.
On
No.
my eyes.
No.
Because we were talking about eyeball pimple popping.
What else is really satisfying to pop?
Apparently,
Like a water balloon?
Popping pimples is. I mean, they have those like little toys that they made. You ever seen
Ew,
those?
no.
They do
You
make
put,
toys.
like, you put the goo in the pockets and then you can
this
pop.
is
Ew.
this is where we're at. We make toys for pimple popping. Elena, let's flirt. We're married.
It's like
Yeah, libertalia.
libertarians, Calvinists, libertarians, communists.
Calvinists. Like Calvinism is a political party. We don't vote because it's already preordained who's going to win. That's the whole
God
purpose of our
established
party.
kings and judges, didn't he?
There'll be time for this later.
Oh, goody.
Their marriage is on track.
Yeah.
A track, yeah.
Before
Wait a
I thought
minute.
it might be in crumbles,
Stop.
Wait a minute.
shambles.
So, okay, have you guys noticed something about the windshield?
I like this.
There were
Listen to this
five-
music. Hold on.
Kind of sounds like a calming anime.
Chris,
What? What?
be quiet.
Oh, sorry. Sorry. Y'all should have seen the daggers he was
Chris!
throwing at me with his eyes.
You know what? Forget this. Okay, there
No,
were
I
5 bullet
wanna-
holes, but now there are only 2. The car respawns itself. Okay, bye.
What? Wait, say again?
The outro displays.
Okay, Chris. There were 5 bullet holes on this car an episode ago, but now
Ooh.
there are only 2.
Because we had a whole
I
discussion
think
about
the windshield has fixed itself.
The windshield is a representation of Nathan and Elena's marriage mending itself.
That would be so deep.
Before there was 5, now there's only 2 because they're on the track of restoration.
it.
Wow.
Oh my god.
Call me a poet.
Dude. No.
Oh,
No, ma'am. I must rope. I have to rope.
there's just one of theirs
Rope.
everywhere.
Oh no, the car is dead.
Oh.
The tree is not okay. The tree
Okay.
is like, I've been struggling
Elena, give me
with
a minute. This
depression.
is a very stressful situation
The
for me.
tree has been struggling with anxiety.
The tree is not okay.
Yeah, the tree is so depressed right
It,
now.
it needs a prescription. Come on.
We have a lot of ground to cover.
Geographically and emotionally.
Oh.
You know, she was happier with you a few minutes ago. You should have just not said anything, Nate.
Yeah, Nathan, come on.
Now she you're gonna see like 3 more bullet holes on that windshield. Wait,
Yeah.
sorry, it's gone now.
The whole
But
No, I don't think she's
wait,
mad.
wait.
Though.
So there were like the whole vehicle is just exploded and just dead, but there is an extra bullet hole just because the symbolism of their marriage. I will,
Ooh.
for the record,
Oh, over
Johnny.
there, probably.
Oh, okay. For the record, Johnny, I too thought that soft piano music was very nice earlier.
Yeah.
I just would have liked to have heard it. Is all.
yeah,
Why weren't you listening?
I don't know, Chris. I
You were arguing with me, that's
I hope
why.
I can figure it out at some point.
I hope I can figure it out
Sorry.
sometime in my life.
Sorry.
I'll be laying down at bed like at age 50, and it'll be 3 a.m. and I'll be like,
Oh.
Wait a minute.
That's why I couldn't listen to the music.
I thought that was the title screen at first, but the title screen has a hat on.
Oh yeah.
That's a bad way to die.
But it does look like that though.
Yeah.
Here's another one.
There's another
Oh.
one over there. Does that one have
Maybe
a hat?
this is the title screen. No. Okay. No hat.
No cap.
Nope.
There's no hat.
No cap.
No cap.
Modern lingo.
Just wait. By the time this episode comes out, it'll be outdated already.
Guys, I'm really excited. I got some really awesome news today. The original Angry Birds has been off the App Store for a couple years now because, according to game developers, 10 years in game time, which is how long it's been out, by the way. Angry Birds has been out for 10 years. 10 years in game time is like 100 years in human years.
More
So like the industry transforms every 10 years to something completely unrecognizable, apparently.
Makes sense.
So that's why they took it off, the original Angry Birds. And people have been like, no, we want the original Angry Birds back. Well, just the other day, a couple days ago, it has been announced that the original Angry Birds is officially back on the App Store.
Yay!
I can't decide how I feel about it. New Devon. Yay, and now we're at New Devon.
Maybe the title screen is somewhere over here.
Does our attention go away?
I think so.
Oh, it was nothing. Okay. It is totally...
Oh, what?
Lena!
What?
What the heck?
Elena, you took like the long way around. And that is an understatement.
So, Elena, I know that we're not on the best terms, but it is just the two of us. I'm just saying, no.
When Nathan Drake sees a guy, then he knows it's time to die.
When Nathan Drake sees a guy, it's usually pretty dangerous for the guy.
Holy
You
fish
can't
balls.
rhyme using the same word, John. That's cheating.
I wasn't trying to rhyme, Chris.
He didn't even. He
okay.
said guy and dangerous.
I was simply trying to make an objective statement that, of course, you had to ruin. So thank you,
I don't know.
I do know, Chris.
Chris. Come on,
Come on.
Chris.
Come on.
Come on,
Come on.
come on,
Come on.
Chris. Come on.
John, come on.
Imagining we're all hiding in the weeds, and you guys are just like together, like just saying this, and I'm just there, like, guys, shut up. Come on. That Pegasus is pretty sus.
Well,
Pegasus.
that Pegasus really puts
No. That Pegasus is mega sus.
Oh, everybody,
That's our
calm
episode
down.
title.
Calm
That's our
down.
episode
I
title.
said, calm down. It is time to calm down
It is time
and die.
Time to unleash.
It is time
Hell.
to. You know what happens after people calm down? They get shot. They get punched. They die. They die. They die. They die.
Hallelujah.
Yes, you're speaking my language
I-
now.
I-
the
I-
language
I-
of violence.
I became half of a Kojic preacher just now, and I have no shame or no regrets. No regrets. I have no regrets, and I have to. Okay.
Ah!
All right.
But, okay. Did I show you guys the video of like
I'm not doing this.
Reverend Eggman?
No.
Where he was like,
I have seen that video.
that blue muskrat won't get past Act 2. He won't get Act 3. He won't get past Act 2. I
He
can
won't
feel
get
the
past Act 1.
I can feel that chaos energy running like water through
Like
my
water
body.
through my body.
That meddlesome muskrat won't make it to Act 3. He won't make it to Act 2. Shadow as my witness. I can feel the chaos flowing through me like water through my body. Oh, shabba-dabba-hoo-shabba.
Hey,
Whoa.
Hey, Chris.
I like the music. It's really thrilling.
Hey, Chris.
Yeah, Johnny.
What does YES spell?
Yes.
What does EYES spell?
Eyes.
Dude, Chris is smart. Chris is smart.
Not falling for that one.
Come on, fall for it.
No.
No.
Dude, come on, fall for it already.
Okay, Johnny, I'm going to ask you a series of questions, and you're going to answer them, okay?
Here we go.
All right, pronounce TWA.
TWA.
Yeah, just pronounce it.
Twa?
pronounced TWE.
Twee?
TWI.
Twy.
TWU.
Twoo.
TWO.
2. Bam! Eat it, Chris.
No.
I'm too smart for you. I am not
Okay.
D-U-M dumb.
Okay.
Ouch. That hurt my body.
That hurt my body, but not my soul.
Hurt my body, but not my soul. That'll hurt my body.
Ooh.
I got the river.
Of living water.
I got the river.
Of living
I don't know
water.
this song. What is this song?
If
Oh,
you
Chris.
don't believe I've been redeemed, follow
Follow me down to the Jordan.
the stream. I stepped in the water.
The water was cold.
It chilled my body. Hey there, Beth. There's a shine somewhere here.
That's what I'm trying to find. Oh, well, there
But
isn't.
no. This game subverted my expectations once again.
This level was brought to you by Ryan Johnson, apparently.
Guys, in honor of it finally arriving on Disney,
I have a theory I would like to share with the class.
Okay, go ahead.
All throughout this series, we have seen perfectly shaped, very convenient crates all throughout the world. They have wheels, they have hooks for grappling hooks, and they're always where the pirates are. My theory is that there's an organization in this world that's manufacturing these adventurer, pirate-sized crates. And that's the real plot of this story. Thank you. I yield the floor to Chris.
On behalf of Lord Avery, that's my pirate accent, I invite you to my manor at sundown tomorrow. Ay, 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 ay. The time has come to abandon our... Wait, he already
He
read
read
this.
this.
What do I do?
I want to read in Patrick's voice. Can you bring it back?
All right, hang on
I want
a
to read.
second.
I want to do Patrick's voice while reading that.
All right. Well, hang on. All right.
On behalf of Lord Avery, I invite you to my manor at sundown tomorrow. The time has come to abandon our animosities and reunite under the banner of God and liberty. Thomas 2. Ladle. And now I'll do Hugh Neutron's voice. And we'll abandon our animosities and something about God and liberty. Thomas 2.
You know, Jimbo, one time I gave my life to God, and, well, it changed my life.
That's a really well maintained painting.
Yeah.
Like all this time, it's just looked like that.
Yeah.
Nothing, no decay, nothing. And John just shot it with a gun.
Well,
so
you know, if it loses its value, that means I can afford it.
Chris, at any given point, we want to give you the freedom to just act how you would act.
Yeah, Chris, if you want to punch, I stand behind your punches.
Before
Not
we
in
were,
front of them, but
we were
behind them.
skeptical of your punches before, but now we are fully embracing of your lifestyle.
Oh, come on.
Until now.
Until now, why did you
Sorry.
punch them?
You know, Thor has a hammer. Captain America has a shield.
I have
Iron
a
Man
fist.
has a suit. I guess Black Widow has a gun. But Chris,
She has the widow's bite,
what's that?
the electricity thing.
Oh, the
Okay.
thing that turns widows back to normal?
No.
Widows.
No, like the
Widow.
Oh, you mean like the red powder from the Black Widow movie?
Yeah.
No, that's not a
If
weapon,
if I knew
though.
nothing about Black Widow, the phrase "turn widows back to normal" was. Wait, it's a bomb.
Oh, what? Now which way?
Chris, I said, look out for the explosive mummies.
Oh, there's one
Chris,
right there.
there's another
too.
one. Don't walk to it. Chris, there's another one. Chris.
Chris.
It wasn't that close, was it?
Chris, you died. How close do you think you were? Close enough.
Look at the face palm, the statues. Oh gosh, Chris.
Oh, we gotta do this again. Uh-oh, Chris, just roll. Okay, now roll the other way. Okay, roll back.
No, Chris, you gotta roll back.
Good job on not
Chris, you
landing on
gotta
time.
move.
Oh my gosh, it's like Banjo and Kazooie.
It's Crash Bandicoot.
That's what I was trying to say.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
That's what I was trying to say, guys.
we'll call back to a couple episodes ago.
Wait, what's Banjo and Kazooie then?
That's just the normal platform. You're talking about the perspective where you're running away from
Yeah.
the thing. Yeah, that's
It's Crash Bandicoot.
that's levels of Crash Bandicoot.
Okay.
Nathan Drake walks over to Elena, and he whispers in her ear, "Baba Booey." and
Wait.
and
Baba Booey.
and Elena looks back at him, and she says, "Gabagool."
Can you push her off this ledge? Come on. Nope.
Naughty dog. Surely you're not this clever.
So wait, the man can fall off the cliff, but not the woman. Come
Huh.
on, that's a little
Sounds like
feminism. Am I
sounds
right?
like an agenda. An agenda.
I smell a sexist agenda.
Actually, hang on. Let me check this out real
Where
quick.
do we go? This place is beautiful.
Dude.
Yeah!
Huh.
Nate! Guys, remember that picture we were talking about in our group text the other day? With Nathan Drake finding an ancient temple, and then there's soldiers with, like, advanced weaponry inside.
Yeah, you need
Chris
to
was
toss
like,
up that
I don't
meme.
get it. Explain it.
Oh yeah.
John, can you set the record straight? Can you explain that meme for us here?
Here and
Explain.
now. So set the record straight. All the debate
Oh.
will cease now. You remember that meme you sent?
Yes, I do remember the
Yeah,
meme
because
that
I wrote
said.
about 2 or 3 paragraphs explaining my confusion, and you didn't really acknowledge.
No, not
that.
really. I thought that you were joking.
No, I'm
I thought that it was a joke that was easy to understand. But it's not really that the joke was easy to understand as much as it was that my incredible amount of intelligence immediately caught the humor upon its initial reading.
No, it was like you had to have some kind of knowledge of, like, gun terminologies. And so some of us did not have that at
Like
our
Chris.
knowledge.
Like
Mm.
Chris. Like
No, but I would argue that the gun terminology is totally unnecessary, and the fact that it was part of the joke gave me pause because I felt like the joke was complete without it. So the fact that it was there made it all the more curious and confusing to me.
If you wanted to make it universally understandable, I guess you could put in, like, just put in, like, advanced weaponry in place of where it said 85, 95, like, accuracy.
Exactly. John, can you explain? Yeah, John, just explain what's funny about it.
everywhere that Nathan Drake goes, you know what? Okay. The meme may not even be that funny if it has to be explained so much.
It really
But-
doesn't normally, I don't think.
I think the idea was funny. It was just badly written.
Because as soon as you get into the ancient part of any of these games, literally, there's like why are these people here? Have they been here like for days? Like where did they come from? Where did they go?
Where'd they come from, Cotton Eye Joe?
I think we've done that like about 5 too many times throughout the series, but I still do it anyway because I just love that song.
Ben, what do you know about guns?
Whoa, Ben, put that down. We're not supposed to
Ben,
have an
Ben,
AK-47 here.
No, we agreed. Shirt on.
I don't want to see your gun tattoo.
I will say that I don't think the term 80 to 95% accurate is is something that you would use in real life because guns aren't inherent. Like, you have to actually aim them.
No, yeah, I get that, but I looked it up. Guns, especially like in games, like in Call of
In
Duty and
games,
stuff,
yes,
they have like what's it called? Meters that tell you like, oh, there's a velocity, here's the accuracy. So I was like, okay, it's just a statistic for
Yes,
guns.
But in games, everything is an equation. But in real life, there's wind and a bunch of other factors which can affect accuracy. I mean, I'm saying
Right, but there's statistics about the gun itself. So accuracy would be like
it reminded me of
you wouldn't
like,
use it to describe a gun, I guess. Would
you
you?
would describe a video game gun, like 360 no scope, the kind of terminology you use in Call of Duty. And that's why I thought when I looked at the meme, it was like a Call of Duty joke that you're playing like a Indiana Jones, but then it turns into Call of Duty as soon as you walk into the ancient temple.
That's
That
what I
was my
kind of thought. Like if it wasn't like a real life gun explanation, it was like a video game gun
Yeah,
explanation.
that's internal logic.
Sam!
No,
Bro, that's the worst cover I've ever seen in my
he
life.
should have been dead there.
Plot.
That's Stormtrooper aim right there.
I've never played Earthbound, and I'm not Earthbound, but I am bound.
I am heaven bound because we're going to
Yes.
heaven.
Ouch. Okay, well, we're going to heaven
Well,
now,
he's
I
going to
guess.
heaven too because he's dead.
I don't know. Would Nathan go to heaven
Ooh.
though?
Catholic.
Yeah.
You want to have this? Want to have this conversation? We might as well.
Did he go to purgatory?
Purg? Okay, but what about all the people that Nathan killed? Do you think he has to repent for all of that?
You know,
Do you think he goes to bed every night being like, God, I'm sorry I killed so many people?
imagine that. What if Nathan Drake just secretly has PTSD from all of the senseless manslaughter? Or I don't even know if you'd say it's senseless, because I feel like everyone who has killed Nathan Drake, or just about everybody who's killed Nathan or tried to kill Nathan Drake, like they did try to kill him first, so he had to shoot back.
But in effect, he killed more people than all of them. I feel that piece of wood is floating. Right there.
Huh.
That is a ghost wood.
Oof.
There's someone I knew from Smoothie King when I worked there before.
Oh my gosh, these people don't stop.
She said, okay, Johnny, this might be a little TMI, but I haven't done a bowel movement in like 3 weeks. I was like, hold on, wait, 3 weeks?
Oh,
Surely you don't mean that literally.
that is concerning.
And she was like, yeah, should I be concerned? And I was like, well, yeah.
Have you checked up on her?
No.
How long ago was this?
Dude.
A couple years ago.
Okay, well, she's either fine or dead.
Okay. Jeez Louise.
Because, like, what situation would there be where you wouldn't do that for weeks? I mean,
I don't know.
that's like a prostate problem, or I don't know if do women have prostates? I don't think they do. But
What is a prostate? Do I want to know? I'm sorry. I really don't know, guys.
do your own research.
Okay.
What is what is precision? What is accuracy? What are archetypes? What is a prostate? We're asking all the big questions on this episode.
Okay, okay. Coming out of my mouth, this question is very weird to ask, but what is the most bloated game that y'all have ever played?
I don't know. I still want to
Kingdom
know what a
Hearts.
prostate is.
Kingdom
No, sorry.
Hearts or
wait, Chris, what'd you just say?
wait, what'd you say? Did you say your prostate?
No, I said.
I was like, wait, did I hear that right?
I said I still want to know what a prostate is.
Oh, I thought you said my prostate is bloated.
No.
Okay, no.
I don't know. Do prostates get bloated?
They can get
I don't
enlarged.
know.
I know they can get enlarged, and then that requires that's why older
This
people,
is such a medical episode.
older men need to go to the doctor because it'll get enlarged, and you can even get prostate cancer if you
Sully!
drink too much soda. I think that can be bad for you for prostates. There's a lot more stuff that I know about it. That's just I'm not recalling at the time. But no.
Okay, so Ben showed me the Wikipedia article on what a prostate is. I will stop talking about it from now on.
We'll keep it in the episode though.
Okay.
A little antsy waiting around to hear from you two. No, we gotta find Sam and Elena still.
Hey.
Nice.
Scavenger Hunt 101.
Sometimes we don't understand why God does the things he does, but we just have to trust him.
The will of God
Amen.
can be a mystery, but that's okay because Jesus still loves me.
Gonna drop me, are you? Tempting.
Yeah.
But
Wait, so this isn't even related to that thing with the rope.
what the hell are you doing? Hey, don't mess around, kid. Wait.
Just testing the weight.
What do you-
Elena.
It's not fair. Doing the dishes, we take turns. Don't even think about not coming back.
Oh.
Oh,
I love you.
oh,
Sully's like, I love you too, kid.
Same to you, cowboy.
oh,
Oh,
cowboy.
My heart. Oh, boy.
She
Well-
doesn't actually love him. She just hates doing the dishes.
Yeah, basically.
So, Chris, out of all of the characters in all of these games, which one do you think that you're the most alike?
Most alike.
Yeah, which one do you think that you're the most
Which one do you
like?
relate to the most?
Footprints.
Probably that mean old lady from the third one who manipulated everybody.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess so.
Remember the I don't know if this is who we were just talking about, but in the one game where we were like in the snowy part, I don't know if it was 3 or 2.
No, that would have been the second one.
Yeah.
Second one had snow, didn't it?
Yeah,
I think
but do you
so.
remember a part where we were with the guy that didn't speak English? And
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
it was he was. I feel like I relate to him the most. Just kidding,
Yeah.
no, I don't.
I don't know.
I was like, wait a minute.
I relate to that guy the most because he's not understood, and I don't feel
Okay.
understood.
I see.
Oh.
He was also. Yeah. Okay.
He was also Mexican, as I am not.
Was he Mexican? Wait, was he Mexican?
No, he was.
He
Something
wasn't
else.
Mexican,
I forget
he
what
was,
he was.
This is the internet, Johnny. We have to be very careful.
Yeah, if they're going to explain how he can get shot several times and it's just luck, how do they explain him dying and coming back to life? Then
That's a good point.
Is it
Another
just
reason
like
why that
Yeah, that is a
hallucinations
very
or
good
something?
point, actually.
Hallucinations? Is that what it is? That'd be hilarious if it was. I still want one final battle between Nathan Drake and Nadine.
Yeah.
And if that does happen, John, the controller's going straight to Chris.
Oh, definitely. Oh, definitely.
If Chris wants that.
I'll take it.
Chris, don't try to act like you're not excited to punch women again. Just kidding, by the way. Just
No,
kidding.
guys, I'm not a woman punching.
I'm not a woman puncher.
It's
I'm
okay, Chris.
serious.
We believe you.
No, I made a sincere apology, and I stand by that. Please don't try and paint me as
But
the bad guy.
knowing that it's an apology, we're still going to make jokes about it.
Yeah.
Okay,
Chris is
that's
dying
fine.
to punch a woman.
No.
Hey,
Whoa, chapter 22.
22. Thief's End.
Oh my god.
Bro, that's the title of the game.
Oh my
Holy
god.
It's the title of the game.
No way.
I wonder if there's a shiny right now. I'm just kidding.
Is this the finale? Is this the last episode?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Guys, we have come so long
This has been
just
a
to jump
journey.
into some water.
How many episodes does this make? What number would this be?
36.
36.
If this is the last
That's
one,
such a good number too. Guys, 36 is divisible by so many other numbers.
This must have been God's will that we did this many episodes.
Yeah, if it's divisible by so
If
much.
it's divisible by 6, then
Yeah.
it must have been
And
God's
by 9, and by 3,
will.
and by
What,
2,
dude? Even better.
and by 4,
Oh,
and by
sad.
12. So guys, this is probably going to be our last episode.
Like legit. I guess so.
Oh my gosh. I'm
I
not
mean-
ready for this to end, you guys.
I know.
I'm not either, but
But-
you know what they say. Okay, you know what they say, that all good things must come to an end, but how accurate is that really?
Very.
Okay, well, this could be our last episode.
I guess heaven would be the best counterexample, but
Wait.
So long, Rafe.
Oh.
Huh.
Nadine didn't choose the thug life.
Door right now.
The thug life chose Nadine.
Bruh.
She's gone.
Nadine,
Give me a hand, we'll
more
all
like...
Come on, help me with
Nadine,
this hand. I'll help you
more like... So mean. Ooh.
Ah.
Oh, Lord.
Why wouldn't he let you leave with Sam?
Stop.
You're not asking for the treasure. What's his problem?
Yeah. Come on, Rafe.
You know, I shot the man who told me that.
Look, I get it.
What the heck?
You know, for all your greatness, Nate, you have nothing. You are nothing.
Ooh.
And I warned you to get out of my way.
Rafe, come on.
Rafe.
Yeah, I think Rafe is a little insecure. He knows he couldn't have done it without
Come on,
Nathan's
Nathan.
help, and he wants to prove it.
On guard, dickhead.
Oh.
Here we
Okay.
go. Dang.
Oh.
Yikes. Oh my gosh, this is epic. Oof.
Come on. Nathan.
Has this place slowly been getting more and more on fire?
I think so.
That's generally how fire works.
Well, for the game to pay attention to
Yeah,
the detail like that, I
that
think
is
it's
really
pretty-
cool.
Yeah.
Well, now I guess we gotta swim through the miraculous hole we've made.
He said all I wanted to do was find the treasure with you.
And he did it by himself, but that's okay.
And guess
Yeah.
what? Just like the other 3 times, they're about to leave with nothing.
Yep.
Which is good. Because greed corrupts people. And riches corrupt people. Yeah. The caverns of the deep closed up.
Almost as though they've just given birth and are too tired for anything else.
Right here.
Shoots down the helicopter he's in. And then it ends with like credits coming down like on a sitcom. Why is it shaped like that? Who knows?
It's like half of a heart.
But there's a whole heart right here.
Yeah.
Quando seu marido voltar para casa?
What's that mean?
How long before your husband gets home?
Okay.
Come on.
Oh, I know what he's talking about.
Guys, you know that lives are an outdated game design aspect?
How do you mean?
Yeah, that is true.
Because lives, the whole point of them in the beginning was because in arcades, if you run out of lives, you have to pay more money to put quarters in. But now that we have games we just play infinitely at home, why do we need lives still?
That's a good point.
Is the argument for the anti-life agenda. The pro-life agenda.
Oh, stop. No, stop right there.
Dad? Anyone?
Watch, this is just the beginning of the first Last of Us game.
Oh, no.
No.
No, I'm just kidding.
No, look at that little statue. He's like, ah! What is that? What is this
A
thing?
towel.
Oh, okay. No, I'm looking at the weird, like, tentacle-looking things here, not the towel. That towel needs washed, by the way.
Oh, okay.
What is that? A towel.
Who does the best girl voice?
Oh, cool. Sam and Sully are coming to visit.
Probably a girl. I don't know.
Ben, can you do a good... Ben, you do a good
Oh,
girl
you mean
voice.
between us?
Ben does a good... Here, okay. All right, Ben.
We're sitting in a tiny cafe in the middle of a busy Havana street, drinking what might be the best espresso I've had in my life. No job, no one tasting us. Retirement is weird. Good, but weird. Sam says tell him to stock up the fridge with less beer before we arrive. His words, not mine. It's your pal, Victor.
Yay, Ben.
Ben, you are the best girl of all time.
Yeah.
Chris,
Just
try to
put-
keep yourself from punching him.
No.
Kidding. Kidding.
To call it a privilege to play this game with the finest of gentlemen.
Ben, are you crying? Well, hey, at least you have your shirt back on.
Okay,
that's all we
a
care
good
about.
thing. That's basically Ben's character arc throughout this 36 episode series.
Yeah.
Is him getting his shirt back on and actually keeping it back on.
On the name on the top left,
Malcolm Eat.
Malcolm.
But man, this game,
I
the
love it.
Story,
And
the
it-
characters, the music.
It's such a step up from
That's so
every
good,
other
yeah.
game.
I know.
In every way. Like the story, the characters. I love the ending. The remake is amazing. Like, gosh, this has been a really awesome adventure. I love having this for like our first real series on this channel.
Yeah, this was incredible.
Chris, any last thoughts?
Greatness from small beginnings.
Amen.
Hey.
Max Dyakoff.
Yeah.
These names are weird. Anyway, thank you guys for joining us for this amazing game series. We hope you'll join us next time where we will get to more
Pressing. Okay, let's try that again. Let's try that again.
more pressing matters.
Okay, wait, let's try that one more time.
Are we all
I
saying
want
it
all three of
together?
us to do it.
Okay.
Okay.
Wait. Ben needs to lean in with Chris's microphone and say it with Chris. Come on, all four of us. All right.
Okay. 3, 2, 1.
More pressing matters.
Yo, that was cringe.